Hi, this is David with entry number, um, oh no, 672. Here, walking along this nice parkway. I'll let you try and see around me. It's actually a very nice park, and they designed it for kind of people who work all over the place around here to kind of walk and talk and stuff during their lunch break. You'll see over here in a second, over this way, they have little exercise equipment and these kind of little things to keep shaded under. And it's a pretty cool thing, I think. It looks like it costs quite a bit of money. It's now all dead, as you can see around me. All the trees have lost their leaves, and it's pretty. I mean, it's still nice in a way, but it's definitely not as nice as it was a month and a half ago, when it was fall and everything was kind of like changing colors and stuff. This is a very strange area, and I have noticed more and more this kind of push towards kind of not homogenizing, but gentrifying, I suppose, a lot of these areas, but doing it in a kind of conscious way. Whereas I think a lot of places, like where I live, they gentrify in a kind of unconscious way, meaning that they make everything super nice, and then they just kind of expect people to come there. A lot of places I've noticed around here, when they quote unquote gentrify, they don't really do that. Well, they make things nice, but they don't make them too nice. There's certain areas where they'll refurbish a building, and they make it like some kind of like really ornate, like fancy style, and it's like, this is obviously not kind of like supposed to be like this, and so it kind of ruins the overall aesthetic of the area. It kind of creates like a black mark. But a lot of places around here, this little feral cat right here running across in front of me. A lot of places around here, instead of doing that, they kind of make things nicer, but they don't make it so nice that it looks like it's like an eyesore. I haven't taken a picture of it, but there's this really cool bar kind of over the back that way, and they have taken an old style house called a hanok, and they've like encased it in glass, so it looks kind of like a museum, but it's really cool. It's like really clean, doesn't look god awful, and it kind of maintains the integrity of the kind of architecture of the area. Currently it is cold. Luckily this down sweater thing keeps me very warm. It's like very good at regulating heat. Although I think the fill is only like 600, 650 fill down, it's still quite good at maintaining body temperature, especially when layered with something like a hoodie. Other than that, there's not a whole lot more to say today. I think in general, things are maintaining at a pretty good clip. It is fascinating to kind of live here on a kind of like everyday sense. If you look over here, you'll see kind of like old school, sorry about the closeness, like an old school, this is like old school housing here, like holdouts that haven't moved. You can see by the roof, that roof, it's like old school. Nowadays, a lot of places, if they do choose to look old, they'll put like corrugated, really ugly corrugated blue or red stuff on top. And it looks pretty awful. Kind of is one of those things where it kind of detracts from the overall aesthetic of the area, which is a shame. Here are kind of like fake brownstones that they built probably in the 90s. They actually look pretty good, but unfortunately for a lot of different things, it's kind of just like an external thing, and they're actually not brick, because that's too time consuming. So it's very popular as like a brick tile, so it's like about a centimeter thick, and it comes in like 9 by 9 sections, and they just kind of shape them onto the walls. For all I know, that really could be real brick, but I would hazard a guess that it's not. Um, but yeah, everything's cool, copacetic. Yeah, it's just daily life here is a kind of not a struggle, but it is a kind of internal adventure in terms of like the things you see and kind of how people act. And if you're anything like me and you're observant, you can notice just a whole lot of like weird little cultural things that are so not American. Obviously not American, because you're obviously not in America. Um, it's just fun for me. It's kind of like an enjoyable game to kind of spot all these kind of little, what I would consider like almost anachronistic features. Um, but of course, they're just Korean cultural features, not American. So anyway, I am considering a couple of things to talk about over the weekend. I will talk to you again on Sunday. Thanks for watching. Bye.